gentlemen, my name is Jessica and this is my companion Boi. And today our topic is how our attention is destroyed.
Well, you might be all very familiar with this topic because this topic is very widespread. I think most of you here have already heard about low attention span and addiction, children getting addicted to short form contents like TikTok. Well, today we're not going to talk about those simple concepts of TikTok. We're not going to talk about how TikTok destroys our lives. Today, we're discussing on how it can benefit us to the future.
Okay, so coming to our main character for today, the one that is magnificent, beautiful, 10 out of 10 to you, but a thorn in your parents' eye. Can you guess what it is? It is you! But actually, no, actually, it is TikTok. This app not only has the most downloads globally in the year 2022 as stated in the Forbes magazine, but also the app that takes most of my daily screen time, and maybe takes yours too. Us youngsters are donating too much of our time to the app. But why? So, let's turn back time a little bit in the year 2016 when a Chinese internet technology company named ByteDance launched the two apps. TikTok for global usage and Douyin for local Chinese. The format of these apps was based on the previous hit Musical.ly, an app that supplies catchy pieces of music and funny features where you can lip sync to song, making dances, or simply vibing. TikTok has used the same algorithm and has become one of the most biggest and most successful social media platform worldwide. But the question here is it actually good for us? Or it just helps the company find loads of money? So we all know how TikTok has entertained us for the past few years. So now, let's see what we have to pay for that entertainment. According to the Oxford Blue, in fact, nearly 50% of users surveyed by TikTok said that video longer than a minute were stressful. The truth is that our attention span are shrinking so much so that the effect of the short-form video or media to our cognitive function has been given a name, and it is TikTok brain, the term used to describe the negative aspect associated with the platform, including lower attention span, increasing anxiety, and depression. But to be honest, we cannot blame TikTok for all of the things we have mentioned, because not only is TikTok doing this kind of short-form video hosting app, but social media tycoons are also trying to make their own form of this app. You see, we have the Facebook or the Instagram Reels, we have the YouTube Shorts, and we also have the Snapchat Spotlights. Every kind of social media platform are right now trying to form their own TikTok. Of course, the fun is spreading as well as the addiction. So, to make my statement more persuasive, let's see a normal user talking about their experience after using or of the influence of these apps. Personally, I don't think I could sit through a whole movie anymore. Why would I want to? An Instagram Reels could give me the same hit of emotion in a much shorter time frame. It is literally designed to be the perfect quick fix. So, to sum up for this case, the addicting algorithm of these apps or these videos can trigger a dopamine response in our brain, leading to a desire for more and more content. We're having a misconception between the good side and the bad side of these apps and these videos because we're just scrolling and scrolling unconsciously without realizing that the app is gulping us for every single second. And you may wonder which component in our body is affected the most. And yes, you're right, it is our attention span.
And because we are scrolling non-stop through TikTok and those social media tycoons, it has caused many children, mainly students and parents the same, where they cannot concentrate, focus, or even brainstorm the easiest and simplest thing. And it has caused students to be academically worse than other students. And because you can't concentrate, you can't think in your brain, in order to come up with thoughts, your brain needs to develop neurons in your brain to connect with others, but because you have such low attention spans, those neurons can't be expanded and can't come up with thoughts. But why? Why does these short form contents affect that area of the brain? Why can't we concentrate while watching short form contents? Well, if we take a look at an MRI of a brain when someone is watching TikTok or other short form contents, we can see if we watch TikTok, this top part of our brain here, which stores memory and help us concentrate short term. And when we get to look at TikTok and something that stimulates our brain, it helps us concentrate and getting engaged in that type of content. But on the other hand, this part of the brain, this backside here, is where you can see, where you can think and store memories. And when you watch TikTok, these part of your brain will get to shrink down and you can't concentrate more and memorizing, because these part of the brains store memories. And when you watch TikTok, these part gets underdeveloped. So does that mean when we watch TikTok we lose concentrations? Well, if we take a look in the future, back like 3000 BC, people prioritize strength more than anything else because they mainly need strength to build huts, to hunt for food, and to feed other people. But after those time periods, we actually have more inventions like Albert Einstein. He was born in the 18,000s. And right now, we're developing more AIs and more robots to help us develop humanity. But because of this, we have to pay a very expensive price. Because we're developing so fast that society cannot keep up, we're losing concentration. We need to gain back our concentration, or else we will lose to AI and robots. But how? How can we gain back and regain our concentration? Well, possibly because TikTok right now has two main problems. One is the content within TikTok. The content is so stimulating. It's just trends, dancing, memes, and everything that can help you stimulate and make you entertain. There's nothing beneficial, maybe a little bit, but majority of the viewers or consumers of TikTok, they won't take their time to look at educational things. I might be wrong, but most of the case. Well, the second part is that TikTok is making us lose concentration. Like I said before, if somehow we can gain back concentration by using TikTok, then it will be great. Let's take an example on how we can regain concentration. We have monoclonal antibodies. What are these? You might be familiar with antibodies. It is our white blood cells in our immune system that helps us fight back diseases and viruses. And these antibodies specifically is lab created. These lab created antibodies fight back the cells and cancer cells, but doesn't completely destroy them. They keep the main core of the cancer cell. And what do they do? They multiply. They multiply themselves so that they can create more and more immune system. If we assume these cancer cells are TikTok, addiction, and the lab antibodies are our conscious, our will to study, we can use that to manifest TikTok, to manifest our addiction, to help us regain our concentration. But I can't trust you anymore. It's been 10 whole years. People have been creating many presentations, many talks, speeches that warns us about TikTok. When I was in the audience back there, I saw that some of you weren't even paying attention. You were paying attention to your phone. You spent time, you have less concentration. You can't concentrate into the presentation, but you use your phone to burn time. That's why I think we need bigger and stronger people, someone who can influence you, someone that can change your mind. That is the CEO of TikTok and those social media tycoons itself. If somehow you, maybe you in the audience, me, or anyone out there watching this presentation, if you work for any of these social media tycoons, please add some educational aspects into these short-term contents. By doing this, you can make people familiar with the concept, make people become similar and common with the fact that they need to study. We don't have to replace everything, we just need to replace one by one slowly so that they can become familiar with it. And this has been implemented before because many of the TikTokers, like teachers, they have implemented their math equations. They teach in TikTok and they gain millions of views. And this is what I'm talking about. Why don't you use TikTok to benefit yourself? Why do you click not interested in these educational aspects and you press like, comment, share on those dances, those memes, and does it benefit you? Well, I heard some yes, but yeah, I don't think it benefits you, but to back my point, yeah. And to back up my point, we have a song that's created like years back when many artists collaborated with each other to create the song We Are the World. Oh, is it going? I think it's going. Oh no, it's not going. Okay. There we go. Create the song We Are the World. And what is it? It is a song where they raise millions of dollars to raise awareness to humanitarian aids in Africa and the United States. They combine together to create a song that can persuade people to volunteer and donate their money to charity. And this song spread it everywhere across the world. And just like TikTok, it is widespread. We can use this to our advantage. We can use TikTok to spread information and to spread positivity towards everyone and raise more awareness.
And our final solution is that to lower our media or phone usage, it is to reform our communicating method. After the pandemic, there are many ways that we can connect and communicate with our family. We have text messages, we have phone calling, and we also have online meeting. I mean, it's not bad at all, but we must not forget the core value of a human relationships. It is love. It is the affection between human to human. For example, you want to have a meetup or checkup with a friend that you have met for a long time ago. Instead of 1 hour or 2 hours chatting on the phone or video calling, why don't you prepare a cafe date where you can put your phone down and talk to each other? Or you can go to bookstore, you can go shopping, you can go to workshops, anywhere that you two can find the true and the real quality time for each other. After all, in the start of humanity, there are only human to human. There are no phone, there are no technology devices at all. But we can still survive. We can still be happy. So why are we replacing our own behavior, our own roots, with a piece of metal? Yeah, and this solution is not a one-time solving it all. It is about to build a routine. It is not an answer for one question, but for all. And I do believe that it is not one person who take effort of this solution. It is everyone. It is the government. It is me. It is you. It is everyone here, and everybody on the world should follow this solution. But do not get me wrong. I don't force you to do it. Yeah. And finally, thank you for listening.